Hello everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of Good Morning KU. My name is Lexi.
And I'm Kohana.
Today we have a lot to dive into, but let's start with our morning coffee. Starbucks recently announced that they will be closing its store on 7th and Mass Street. The chain is closing about 400 stores that are underperforming nationwide. Thankfully, the other Lawrence locations will remain open, and there are plenty of other great coffee options nearby. Before I try the new 7 Brew on 6th Street, I will definitely be indulging in the new Starbucks protein coffee. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but it sounds like it could be a quick and convenient breakfast alternative. And now that we've got our daily dose of caffeine, let's jump into news updates for today. President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have agreed on a new plan for peace in Gaza. The plan would end military operations and create an exchange of hostages and detained individuals on both sides. According to the BBC, a Palestinian source said that Hamas has been provided the proposal.
Trump is also considering a request to provide Ukraine with new weapons. The request is for long-range Tomahawk missiles, which would allow Ukraine to hit major cities in Russia for the first time. Possible targets could include the capital city of Moscow.
The National Football League announced on Sunday that the pop star Bad Bunny will be the headliner at next year's Super Bowl halftime show. The rapper, who has topped Spotify's most streamed artist list in 3 of the past 5 years, is currently avoiding the United States while on tour because he is concerned that ICE agents might conduct raids on his fans.
As of October begins tomorrow, the back-to-school season has stimulated the Lawrence economy. According to Kansas Department of Revenue, retail sales in Lawrence rose 8.7% over the same period last year.
Part of the reason for the increase may be the return of KU football games to the on-campus stadium. Not only parking and concession sales from the game add up, but the surrounding restaurants, bars, and businesses all benefit on game day. According to the Lawrence Journal-World, sales tax totals in Lawrence are up 4% from last year.
Kansas basketball fans are excited for the season to start, but were pleasantly surprised on Sunday with the announcement that the 5-star guard Taylon Kinney has committed. The top-ranked point guard in the country chose KU over Indiana, Arkansas, Oregon, Louisville, and Kentucky.
And after the break, Hannah will be here with more in sports.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Candace with your Good Morning KU Sports Update. The Jayhawks lost in a heartbreaker on Saturday against Cincinnati. After taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to play, KU couldn't stop the Bearcats from driving the length of the field to score a winning touchdown in a 37-34 victory. Kansas is now 3-2 overall and 1-1 in the Big 12 Conference. The Jayhawks will travel to Florida this week to take on UCF on Saturday night. Volleyball opened its conference at the Horsch Family Volleyball Arena. The Jayhawks lost to 8th-ranked Arizona State on Friday night, but bounced back to beat Arizona in straight sets on Sunday. KU is now 10-6 overall and travels to Texas this weekend to play TCU on Wednesday and Baylor on Friday. After an undefeated start to the season, the soccer team lost 2 matches at Rock-Chalk Park last week. The Jayhawks fell 3-2 to Baylor on Thursday and then 3-2 to 10th-ranked TCU on Saturday. KU is now 7-2 overall and hosts K-State for the Sunflower Showdown on Thursday night. That's all I have for sports today. After the break, Josie will be here with the weather forecast. Please stay with us.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good, for greatness. Can you hear it?
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. My name is Josie Parks here with a weather forecast for you. Taking a look at our week ahead, we can see mostly sunny skies with a few partly cloudy skies. These clouds are mostly up in the atmosphere, so they're not like our heavy, dense clouds, not providing big pockets of shade or anything. These are high rolling clouds, leaving us high and dry with our warm temperatures with no rain expected. Currently, we see a temperature of about 68 degrees. Again, our partly cloudy sky, and our dew point's about 60 degrees. So this is pretty normal for our last couple weeks. We've seen a big temperature increase throughout the morning, with our temperatures basically at our dew point early in the morning and increasing significantly throughout the day. Our winds stay pretty steady out of the south, pretty calm, 3 miles per hour throughout the rest of the day as well. Taking a look outside, we can see these partly cloudy conditions outside of Lawrence right now. Our clouds very far in the distance, but again, these clouds are very high up, very wispy clouds, not very dense. Overall, a nice sunny, hot day, but it's still pretty dry because our dew point's at 60 degrees and we're only going to increase our temperature. Taking a look at the surrounding area, we can see these warm temperatures, and again, this is only going to increase throughout the day. Currently 68 degrees in Lawrence, 69 in Topeka, 69 in Ottawa as well. And as we move northward where there's less cloud cover, we see a little bit warmer temperatures, 72 in Leavenworth and 73 in Kansas City. Tonight, we should expect to see an increase of temperature throughout the day and then cooling off around 5 p.m. at a temperature of 81 and at 7, 75. Again, these partly cloudy conditions stay with us throughout the day, but it's mostly sunny. And as I said, winds stay pretty calm out of the south throughout the rest of the day and throughout the rest of the week as well. And that's what's really driving these clouds, is a southerly wind. Even though it's pretty calm, that's still what the driving factor is. Tomorrow we can see a temperature of 85 degrees, which is slightly warmer than today's high of 83. Again, overall quiet conditions, nice and dry with our dew point at 60 degrees. That is 25 degrees off of our dew point, so it's going to feel very dry, but it's still going to be hot if you're in direct sunlight. Our winds stay out of the south at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 15. Overall, very quiet, very calm conditions, which is nice for me. I'm a summer fan, so I'm enjoying these conditions before we reach October and the fall. Taking a look at the rest of the week, we can see that this trend continues. Throughout the day, we reach middle 80s to lower 80s, and in the evening, we reach upper 50s to lower 60s. So overall, a very warm, comfortable week ahead of us. So hopefully these fall conditions come around soon. That's all I have for you. I hope you have a great day. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.